Guys, Anafan97203 here. So as you can see, we're back here again on ScottGames.com, and we have another new image. This is some sort of control panel with, the bottom one seems to be a power switch. I'm not sure what the top one is. As you can tell, it's stupid late at night. But this is like just changed, so I mean, I don't know what it is. It's a control panel, and it's got two switches on them, or on it, and one of them seems to be some sort of electricity power thing, and the other one is like a blue one with a sun on it, which I don't get. There's cords all around it, and if you look closely, you can see two little antennas sticking off the top, and it says "Get back on your stage," and then in much larger print it says "Now," as if someone is like, "No, you get up there now," like sternly, or maybe even shouting. There's really not much to this image, but I'm thinking maybe that's a gameplay mechanic. Maybe. The way I see it is, you'd have like that, and that would control one of the animatronics. So you have two different buttons, and it does two different things, and with that you can make the animatronics do different things. And I don't know, maybe the top one go back to the stage, and the other one temporarily shuts them down. Either way, they come back pretty quickly, but maybe they have recharges, or I don't know, something like that. But that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe the puppet mangle thing that we saw in an earlier picture, maybe that's, it saying that, because there's a ton of theories out there basically saying the puppet is kind of the main kind of head honcho kind of thing for the animatronics. You might think that it would be Freddy, but it isn't. He's just kind of another dead kid. According to the theories, Puppet is like, oh, he's the first one to die, and he gave him life, and this and that, and all sorts of stuff I'm not going to get into right now. But I'm guessing that it's either the main player character or the puppet saying that. So, I mean, those are my guesses. Get back on your stage now. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else other than just the obvious command. Unless, maybe this is from the perspective of the animatronics, and they see your stage as the control room. Maybe. I don't know why you would leave that, though. Maybe, wild speculation. You can, like, leave, and throughout the building they've got different podiums like this, where you can control different things, like lighting and electricity. Maybe the top's a light, actually, that makes sense. For the top one to be a light, and the bottom one is, like, power. Or some other type of power, I guess. And you've got those throughout the building, so you're going around messing with that. Trying to stay safe, of course. And throughout, the animatronics are trying to get you back on your stage, which would be some sort of control room, or maybe an actual stage or something. I don't know what the supposed excuse will be this time for why the animatronics are acting up, and why it's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. It ain't no problem. It's just a little glitch in the system. You're fine. Because the first and second ones had that, and of course I'm suspecting that you work at this facility, like, as a proper employee, and that this is a actual, Fazbear entertainment facility. Because of course when it was just the house, nobody was telling you, oh, it's no big deal, because it was all just a nightmare. with FNAF 3, you know, it was kind of unknown as to what was going on any level by the phone dude. And then phone guy started talking, and that was just great listening to him frantically flipping through cameras. That was a fun time. But I should say, you know, it is possible. Maybe you're kind of like in Five Nights at Candy's 2. You are a kid who is basically dared into sneaking into an old warehouse that is owned by the people that own the Candy's restaurant series or whatever. And then you use your phone and whatnot to kind of, you know, keep the animatronics away. Could be something similar, but I'm thinking we're going to stick with the employee thing. But again, I don't know. Obviously, you know, Scott has shown that he is not going to stick with only employees as the main characters. We saw the kid in the nightmare. I'm still wondering where this fits in the timeline, because just the images themselves, at first I'm thinking future, but then I'm thinking Fazbear Entertainment that wouldn't still be running, would it? You know, yeah, after you've had the Bite of 87, you've had employees murdered many, many times, you've had plenty of other kids killed by the purple guy, and at this point, all of your animatronics are haunted. You would think by the time that this technology was rolling out, people wouldn't trust you much, if at all. And you would think that there'd be a pretty good chance that, you know, you would just kind of not have a job. But maybe that's just me. No, but in all sincerity, I really think it's some sort of employee. Well, see, here's the thing: is the abandoned thing with the kid that would work out with the timeline, but that doesn't work out with what we're seeing in the images. And that works with an employee, because, you know, this stuff doesn't look very run down. It looks like it's still kind of kept up pretty decently. But I don't know. It's puzzling. It's kind of the way I see it. You've got two different solutions. You're an employee at a new facility for some reason opened up, and for some reason Fazbear Entertainment still exists. Just go with it. Or you're a kid who went to an abandoned place, but for some reason they have high tech. I don't know. I don't know. It's puzzling. Very, very puzzling. There's nothing really interesting down there. Yeah, no, there's really nothing interesting elsewhere. I mean, inspect element, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about this one. It's pretty basic. I'm kind of interested to see where it fits in with everything. So I hope you guys have at least somewhat enjoyed this video. So, lick and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.